Good and cleaned up. I moved you guys to this side, or to look out this way, because I figured that's a nicer view than what was over here. This one's the road, and it's fine, but the river's on this side, so maybe we can hear it, maybe you can't, but we'll see later. But yeah, we're gonna just cook up some stuff here. I've got some ground bison, some cheese from the last trip. Let's see, what else do I have? Some more green onions, a little bit of butter, some cheese, regular cheese. Oh, and some tangerines. Oh, and eggs. Good old eggs. We're cooking. That's not any sort of seasoning I want to use. Can you see this all okay? All right, well, you can see it's steaming. Just a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic, some pepper. I think this is cinnamon. I think that one's cinnamon, so that's not going to do me any good. No! Pretty simple when it comes down to it. Eggs, green onions, and a little bit of cheese, some bison. Doesn't have to be this giant sized portion. Ooh, I have a jalapeno, I forgot. I'm gonna use that for dinner tonight, I think. Or breakfast tomorrow. I forgot I had that. Damn it. All right, that's okay. I should probably have those prepped and cut actually before I head out. It's so much easier. Doing all the prep here is kind of annoying. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So for the most part, we are done. So I'm gonna actually eat it off the Dixie plate instead of out of the thing. It's gonna get cold faster though, so I'm gonna eat fast, I think. But, oh no. Dropped one piece. For the birds. All right, so, make sure I'm not gonna burn myself. All right, so I don't know when last time I had bison, but I know when I've had it, I haven't had any issues with it. Good. I know it's more lean, so adding that extra butter for the fat was a necessity. So, bon appetit, right? I'm gonna finish this real quick. We'll pack everything up, then we'll head on out. It's already 10:21. Nice, late, relaxed day to a start, rather. I actually need to get coffee. Sorry, let me get coffee first. After I finish this, then we'll pack up, then we'll head out, and then we'll see you when we start back up again. Right there's a bit of a riffle, right? Here's that big rock I was telling you about, and that's a rock wall that goes all the way down in a nice little deep pool. And then there's a little bit of an eddy that comes around this way. All that right there I think is fishable as well. I think I might just grab a streamer on my 5-weight, just throw it in there, see what happens. Fish off of there for a little bit, maybe just 30 minutes, 45, and then head out. Got my Lamson rod, 5 weights radius let's see if I can do that. Lamson, radius 5 weight, 9 foot with my purist. I'm gonna just throw some streamers out there. Just throw some streamers out there. Crimp some stuff here. Yeah, not taking a whole lot, just you guys and a rod and a box and a net. We'll see if we can get anything fun. If not, no worries. Again, spend about 30 minutes out there, nothing crazy. Flashy little woolly bugger, I think. Perfect, so that guy's ready to go. So again, we kind of have, I just want to throw it all into this right here. And then we'll work our way up from there to here. And don't mind my sweatpants and whatnot. I don't know what to do with this net. So we'll just drag it along. There we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna come across. I could probably start a little lower just to give me some more water to work. So let's do that. Let's hope we're following okay. And so we don't get too crazy. In terms of that, we'll just start right here. Caught a leaf, boys. Caught a leaf from behind me. Just dragging my net. Whoop! Took the fly right out of the water with that mend. All right. So yeah, this might be one of those spots where it's better to camp at than it is to fish, but maybe I just don't know. I think these are waterproof, but let's just not go into the water. The problem here is that I got the slow water here, the faster water up top. So my drag, I'd have to come in from this kind of angle here. And I gotta watch out for all this stuff behind me. Oh, they're going back into the water. So I might have to do more roll casting here. Putting it into this eddy here. It's giving me But yeah, I mean, this looks super fishy. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe I think it looks fishy, but it's not. But looks super fishy. But the 2 or 3 times I actually walked down way down out that way. And obviously the season, that was super late fall. This is super early spring. So yeah, just had to bump them in the nose, I guess, is what I hear. But yeah, we'll move up to Peekaboo and go from there. Cool. So no fish, no surprise, which is fine, just fine. No, yeah, no fish, but that's okay. Not at this location anyway. So we're gonna go head into town, and then yeah, I'm gonna change, I think, out of these clothes, and then figure out what I'm doing next. Look for camping spots, see what the spots actually look like right now out there too. So that is our next plan. Dirt on the Silver Creek. So interestingly, trying to beat the season and everything else, the preserve was already closed. It closed December 31st, so I didn't read that right. What they did leave open was, sorry, dude on a horse, cowboy on a horse, wrangling some cows. Just awesome. I love Idaho. So what I did learn was that regs changed this year. So the regs changing this year means that the Kilpatrick Pond is actually open until the end of this month, which is this weekend. And that's kind of what I read. But what they did is they opened up this other side, which I've fished before. This is actually where the brown drake hatch went off last year, where I was there. It was freaking awesome. So that is now open year round. So they've taken off the closure for that section. So that's now open. Again, got some information from our dude at the shop, and we're gonna now till like 4:30 for the next couple hours is I guess when it's been hopping. So that's what I'm gonna go for. I got a whole bunch of new stuff. Support your local fly shops. I love it. I tried to buy a rod, but they didn't have the one I wanted, so oh well. Tough. But yeah, so the goal is right now is to get on the water for a little bit and see if I can get some fishing done before we finish up pretty much the day. That's been really slow moving for me, just not really. I've been chilling. I've been just relaxing and enjoying the outdoors here. So yeah, so I'll see you, or maybe I'll see you after fishing on this video. I don't know, but whatever. I'll see you guys in a bit, and hopefully we'll have fish stories to tell when I see you. All right. Okay, so it is currently 4:30. It was not a great day of fishing. So not surprisingly, honestly. Oh, it was a little enthusiastic after the going to the store, talking to the young gentleman, talking about what they're biting on and so on. So I was excited about it, but I think fish don't like me. I saw more moose today than I saw fish. Moose. I think it was the same one, but it could have been could have been another one. But it was hard to see the first one just because it was in the bushes, and then I kind of tried to go around that cow and ran into another one a little further away, so didn't have to worry too much about it. But yeah, I'm pretty confident it was a whole nother, or I'm pretty sure it was the same moose. But even though I am leaving and gonna go ahead and head home, one thing I do think I want to do, well, I'm hungry, so I wanted to do a new MRE that I got. I thought that was a lot of fun, so I figured while we have this nice backdrop, we can have a little bit of food right here on my tailgate and have my second ever MRE. So let's see what that's like and eat. We're on the north side of Silver Creek starting this season, and I don't know if it goes into next year and whatnot, but it's going to be open year round. So it kind of changes certain things in terms of my first big fishing trip kind of mentality. So usually I come out here for my Memorial Day weekend, and then do the opening day. They usually have a little barbecue music, things like that. So we'll probably be out here again for that. So otherwise, let's get to our meal for the day. So again, thank you, Jay. Appreciate you contributing to this madness. But today we are going to have beef goulash. And I think part of the fun thing with this is officially, I think pretty confident this is my second ever MRE. The first one you probably saw already had Mexican something or other stew, some sort of stew. Mexican chicken stew, but it was already opened. So Jay says, oh, you know what? I feel bad. I feel, here's a brand new one. So he gave me this one. So again, thank you. So here we go. Ready? Oh, it's actually secondarily packaged as well. Beef goulash. Jay agreed with me. The Italian bread in the last one was horrible and it should never be eaten. So we got applesauce. Can you even, there we go, applesauce. I love applesauce. Patriotic sugar cookies. I'm probably gonna enjoy the hell out of that. Chunky peanut butter, good for my current protein needs. Let's see, what do we got here? Strawberry jam. So there's some bread in here. We got some toast going. White wheat snack bread, awesome. Strawberry jam, peanut butter. That's gonna be beautiful. And then chocolate hazelnut protein drink powder. That's gonna help me for my protein for the day as well. I'm already excited. So we're gonna start filling this guy with the water. So I already overfilled it. Hold on. And then this is just gonna go off to the side on a rock, if you will. Applesauce has to be first. All right, let's get this guy eaten. Super sweet. Oh, there's like honey sweet. 28 grams of sugar. This is one serving. So that's tasty though. Very satisfied. Oh, that was good. All right, so patriotic sugar cookies, it's gotta be last. We gotta do this bread. We gotta see how horrible or great this bread is. It is one slice and it's got a silica gel thing in there. All right, or whatever. I don't know, man. That's a piece of bread. Super dense. Right? Okay. I'm okay with that. Peanut butter. Oh yes. And the jam. Sweet. I'm gonna pick that up, don't worry. Peanut butter first. Always peanut butter first. Big poof of air. All right. And then we'll do jam. That is some, it's the first ingredient is sugar, and then it's got strawberries, and then puree concentrate off the strawberry puree concentrate after that. All right, so that is the peanut butter and jam on, what do they call this? What do they call it? Shoot. White wheat snack bread. All right. That's some good peanut butter. That's the first thing that I tasted was the peanut butter. Jam is all right. The bread is dense. It's more just definitely designed for sustenance. In a small package. That's what she said. If you read enough fantasy books, if you read enough, or if you watch enough fantasy movies, I guess, or whenever they're doing that epic journey across massive landscapes and countries and mountains, they talk about, I think, definitely Lord of the Rings. They talk about that elven bread. And then, you know, other books I've read, they talk about basically having this kind of stuff. Can't remember what it's called right now, but that's definitely what this is, you know. It's condensed, dense, not meant to be soft and luscious type of bread. It is meant to be sustenance. But it's not bad. It's better than the Italian bread. So if the Italian bread is a 1, this is a solid 6. It may not be flavorful, but it's dense bread, and it's not bad bread. The peanut butter, now the peanut butter's delicious. I really like that peanut butter. If you're not a fan of peanut butter, first, what's wrong with you? Unless you're allergic. Sorry. Obviously, I just feel sad for you. I had a friend, she may never see this, but she is allergic to garlic. Who the heck is allergic to garlic? That's the most ridiculous thing. I told her that too. It's like garlic's in everything. It's like salt. I told her she's not really human. That peanut butter is good. I love that peanut butter. I forgot about these. So there's napkins in a very condensed package. Ooh, it's actually multiple napkins. This is Tony's thing now. This is perfect. And then cranberry grape beverage base, sugar-free. That is your government making sure you don't end up with diabetes after eating one of these. Ooh, I don't feel like it got all the way up here. I don't think it got heated all the way. So we have another 5 minutes. So now, let's mix it up just so we can get a little heat disbursement. It smells like a Slim Jim. It smells like a Slim Jim. All right, ready? I hope it's not cold. Please don't be cold. It's warm, okay, good. Beef with brown rice, carrots, tomatoes, and smoked paprika. It's giving me flashes of like, randomly, this kimchi flavor. I don't know what it is. It's like this, just, boom, there it is, kimchi. It's like good fermented kimchi. I'm a fan of very fermented kimchi. I love fermented kimchi. I want it to, when it hits something like a stew or soup or with liquid, anything with liquid in it, it's got to start bubbling. The thing about this and the Mexican stew is it's very, you know, just mushy. All that sugar I've eaten so far has definitely been offset by that. That is very sodium rich. These patriotic sugar cookies. First, we got our Liberty Bell. Then we have our star, the flag, and there's a circle. Wait, hold on. We have an intact star. There's a circle. I don't know what that is though. I don't know about you though. Feeling pretty patriotic. Yeah, good. All right, I lied. I got, maybe I can stuff this in 1 spoon. Yeah, 1 spoon. Oh, coming from the sugar cookie, that's horrible. Menu 22 beef goulash. Let's say 6 out of 10, right? The beef goulash actually, I think, knocked it down a little bit. It's not bad. It's not great. It's very salty. Well, okay, no, wait, if it's a 6, then 7, because let's give it that 7 because of that kimchi thing. I shouldn't have taken that last bite. The last bite completely, coming from the sugar cookie, I gotta try to ignore that, but skewed the grading right off the bat. So let's just call it a 7. I don't know what to grade it on. Compared to the Mexican stew that I had, and I didn't get all of it, the Mexican stew, and I didn't heat it right, so it was still kind of cold, so I kind of had to fight that a little bit. So that one, I'd say, let's just say 6. The Italian bread, it's 5. That Italian bread is horrible. I don't know if I can grade the whole menu because of that one thing, and if it should or not, but I'm taking a point away from that. The point system is absolutely subjective. It has no meaning to anything whatsoever, but just fun. With that, it is 5:22. It takes me about 2 hours, from here, maybe a bit closer to 2.5 hours from here to get home. So that is the plan. Thank you for joining and watching this video. Appreciate anybody that does, especially considering how long I think these are gonna be. So if you stuck around, watch the whole thing, then cool. Otherwise, I hope I was able to entertain. And if not, I had a hell of a time doing it. So thank you all. We'll see you on the next one.